Using the scoreboard, I still don't think Sister Wives Robyn Brown understands the negative effect she had on the OG3. Will she ever take any blame? Sister Wives Robyn Brown referenced that the OG3, Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown used a scoreboard during their plural marriage to Cody Brown, and it makes me think Robyn still isn't willing to take any blame for the negative effect she had on them. Cody married Mary, Janelle, and Christine in the early 90s, and the trio lived in what they thought was happy polygamy until Cody met, courted, and married Robyn in 2010. Robyn became Cody's fourth wife, and I watched her addition to the family throw everything off balance in the years to come. I believe Robyn's negative influence on Cody, the Brown family's dynamic, and her sister wives' trust was the catalyst to the family breaking down. In 2020, Christine left Cody, and then Janelle left the following year. Mary, who had what I thought was the only genuine friendship with Robyn, stuck it out the longest, but ultimately left in early 2023. Since the OG3 left Cody, there have been a lot of accusations regarding who was responsible for the plural family breaking up, and I feel Robyn had the biggest effect on the OG3's decisions to leave, but won't take blame. Robyn and Cody are left in monogamy. While I saw Robyn's addition to the Brown family having potential to be a good thing for the family at first, I quickly realized it was a bag of worms. Robyn initially said she was excited to have sister wives and a community to raise her children from her first marriage, but it became obvious that she really just wanted Cody. Over the next 10 years Robyn lived in the family, had biological children with Cody, and grew their bond. I felt she intrinsically pulled Cody away from his OG wives. It came as no surprise to me when the wives started exiting the family one by one. The COVID-19 pandemic was the impetus that drove the OG3 away. Cody spent an unfair majority of his time with Robyn and her kids, which I saw effectively as him choosing Robyn. Cody had excuses for the pandemic distance from his other wives, like believing some of his other kids were not following COVID protocol, but I felt Robyn had him in her clutches and neither wanted to separate so he could be with the other wives and maintain those relationships. The family as we know it no longer exists, Janelle relayed after she, Christine, and Mary left the family. Since Cody was left with only Robyn, whom he divorced Mary for, this left Cody and Robyn in monogamy. I've watched Robyn cry and carry on about how she doesn't understand how things got so bad and why the family couldn't make things work, and it's led me to believe that she really doesn't get her part in all the poor outcomes and feelings. Robyn believes the OG3 used a scoreboard. During the first episode of the second part of Sister Wives Season 19 that recently premiered, the wives gave their takes during individual interviews on why their relationships didn't work out as sister wives and how the family as a whole crumbled as a result. I found Robyn's opinions on the matter to be very telling, as she said that the other wives used a scoreboard in relation to time spent with Cody. Robyn felt Mary, Janelle, and Christine kept track of Cody's time and attention, and that was a toxic way of behaving in a plural family. I see Robyn's standpoint as disillusioning, because it's easy for her to say that keeping score was not good practice when she was the one taking up the majority of Cody's time. If Robyn really tracked her time spent with Cody versus what he gave the other wives, it would mean she would have to take accountability for not encouraging Cody to split his time fairly. In all the time I've seen Robyn on Sister Wives, I've seen that accountability is not her strong suit. Robyn stated in the second episode of the season that if there are no comparisons, then no one gets jealous. Her notion underscores her lack of understanding of her part in the OG3's resentment towards her and how she played a significant part in making them feel unwanted. There's a lot of insecurity just because there's so much sharing, Robyn stated. Robyn believes lack of trust ruined her plural family. The other factor Robyn believes left the family in shambles was so little trust. But I think Robyn fails to realize that she fostered the lack of trust towards her from the other sister wives because she was actively taking her soulmate Cody for herself. If Robyn truly wanted the other wives to trust her, she would not have kissed Cody before marriage, for starters. And I feel like over the next decade, Robyn would have had better conversations with her sister wives to try and understand the things that weren't working and how they felt about her majority time with Cody. While I do believe trust was an issue in the Brown family, I think the mistrust only came once Robyn was around, because the family lived together for more than 10 years before her without insurmountable issues. Robyn didn't give the OG3 an environment in which they could feel comfortable around her, and I saw it more as a competition with a scoreboard. As Sister Wives season 19 unfolds, I wanted to believe Robyn could take accountability for how Sister Wives Janelle Brown teased her recent return to Flagstaff to take care of some things. Janelle shared 2 photos to her Instagram page, showing off a couple meetings she had with her squad. In one, Janelle was seated with 2 friends, Christina Henson and Angela Moody. In another, she was pictured with a few girlfriends surrounding birthday girl April Rains. Janelle said that when she was busy raising kids, working, and going to school, she didn't have any time for them. Now, Janelle says, her friendships are amazing pieces of her life. Janelle said she had to meet up with her friends while she was in Flagstaff to take care of some things. Janelle hasn't been forthcoming about why she was in Flagstaff this past week or why she was there earlier in the month as well. One can only assume that Janelle might have some loose ends to tie up with her ex, Cody. Cody and Robyn Brown still live in Flagstaff, and some of the older children might live in the area as well. Janelle has moved on and started a new life in North Carolina. However, the Browns' plot of land in Flagstaff, Coyote Pass, just recently sold, so Janelle may have been in town for something related to that. Sister Wives Janelle Brown cryptically reveals she returned to Flagstaff yet again after announcing major setback in North Carolina and Coyote Pass debt. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown spent some more time in Flagstaff, Arizona, recently for reasons that aren't entirely clear. Janelle famously lived in Flagstaff with the entire Brown family when they were still living in a plural marriage. After 3 of Cody Brown's 4 wives decided to leave the family, they all left Flagstaff, including Janelle, who moved to North Carolina to open Tata Farms with daughter Madison Brush. The Sister Wives season 19 star recently faced a setback there when she had difficulty getting a driver's license. This came after the Coyote Pass debt was finally cleared. Sister Wives Janelle Brown teased her recent return to Flagstaff to take care of some things. Janelle shared 2 photos to her Instagram page, showing off a couple meetings she had with her squad. In one, Janelle was seated with 2 friends, Christina Henson and Angela Moody. In another, she was pictured with a few girlfriends surrounding birthday girl April Rains. Janelle said that when she was busy raising kids, working, and going to school, she didn't have any time for them. Now, Janelle says, her friendships are amazing pieces of her life. Janelle said she had to meet up with her friends while she was in Flagstaff to take care of some things. Janelle hasn't been forthcoming about why she was in Flagstaff this past week or why she was there earlier in the month as well. One can only assume that Janelle might have some loose ends to tie up with her ex, Cody. Cody and Robyn Brown still live in Flagstaff, and some of the older children might live in the area as well. Janelle has moved on and started a new life in North Carolina. However, the Browns' plot of land in Flagstaff, Coyote Pass, just recently sold, so Janelle may have been in town for something related to that. Sister Wives Janelle Brown cryptically reveals she returned to Flagstaff yet again after announcing major setback in North Carolina and Coyote Pass debt. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown spent some more time in Flagstaff, Arizona, recently for reasons that aren't entirely clear. Janelle famously lived in Flagstaff with the entire Brown family when they were still living in a plural marriage. After 3 of Cody Brown's 4 wives decided to leave the family, they all left Flagstaff, including Janelle, who moved to North Carolina to open Tata Farms with daughter Madison Brush. The Sister Wives season 19 star recently faced a setback there when she had difficulty getting a driver's license. This came after the Coyote Pass debt was finally cleared. Sister Wives Janelle Brown teased her recent return to Flagstaff to take care of some things. Janelle shared 2 photos to her showing off a couple meetings she had with her squad. In one, Janelle was seated with 2 friends, Christina Henson and Angela Moody. In another, she was pictured with a few girlfriends surrounding birthday girl April Rains. Janelle said that when she was busy raising kids, working, and going to school, she didn't have any time for them. Now, Janelle says, her friendships are amazing pieces of her life. Janelle said she had to meet up with her friends while she was in Flagstaff to take care of some things. Janelle hasn't been forthcoming about why she was in Flagstaff this past week or why she was there earlier in the month as well. One can only assume that Janelle might have some loose ends to tie up with her ex, Cody. Cody and Robyn Brown still live in Flagstaff, and some of the older children might live in the area as well. Janelle has moved on and started a new life in North Carolina. However, the Browns' plot of land in Flagstaff, Coyote Pass, just recently sold, so Janelle may have been in town for something related to that. Sister Wives Janelle Brown cryptically reveals she returned to Flagstaff yet again after announcing major setback in North Carolina and Coyote Pass debt. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown spent some more time in Flagstaff, Arizona, recently for reasons that aren't entirely clear. Janelle famously lived in Flagstaff with the entire Brown family when they were still living in a plural marriage. After 3 of Cody Brown's 4 wives decided to leave the family, they all left Flagstaff, including Janelle, who moved to North Carolina to open Tata Farms with daughter Madison Brush. The Sister Wives season 19 star recently faced a setback there when she had difficulty getting a driver's license. This came after the Coyote Pass debt was finally cleared. Another warning sign came in Sister Wives season 6 when the Browns attended a marriage therapy retreat in Sedona, Arizona. While it was a chance to address growing tensions, Robyn refused to participate, claiming she was distrustful of the therapist. She literally called in sick to avoid the sessions. While no one outright said it, she simply didn't want her true feelings, or manipulation tactics, to be exposed. Her resistance meant the whole family missed the chance for real resolution, and more importantly, it let their resentments fester unchecked. White heavy checkmark. Hello everyone, welcome to my Real News channel. This left the other wives, particularly Christine, feeling increasingly isolated and invalidated, especially when Cody failed to acknowledge what Robyn was doing. Robyn clearly has a need for control. She didn't want to just join the family, she wanted influence over her. Conversely, we've seen how Christine is independent, feisty, and comfortable in her role. Robyn's outsider status clashed with Christine's natural authority in their family, and rather than adapting, these divisions only grew wider with time. Robyn's jealousy became undermining. Robyn wasn't passive with her jealousy. There are plenty of on-screen moments where it seemed like she was trying to undermine Christine's standing in the family. Robyn was never shy to hide her dislike of the other wives, so imagine how she acts behind closed doors. It's possible she was criticizing her sister wives privately to Cody, fueling the family's strained dynamic. In any case, it's clear that Cody's behavior towards his other wives shifted. He became more critical of Christine, questioned her loyalty, and withheld affection. Cody's emotional energy was focused almost entirely on Robyn, something Christine called him out for in later seasons. Fans like myself rejoiced when she finally decided to leave the polygamous family in 2021. But Christine's departure didn't feel sudden, it was the result of being sidelined. Robyn's jealousy had been weaponized through Cody's shifting loyalties for years, and it eventually drove Christine to a breaking point. This had a domino effect. It shattered the illusion of a united family that the Browns tried to maintain for years. Janelle, who'd been close to Christine, soon followed in her footsteps. And finally, Mary, after years of trying to reconnect with Cody, ultimately let him go, too. Now, only a shell of the former family remains with Cody and Robyn in a monogamous dynamic that's clearly not working. I find it ironic that Robyn, who once claimed to deeply value the principle of plural marriage, has ended up with the very thing she said she didn't want, exclusivity with Cody. But make no mistake, the family didn't fail because plural marriage is inherently flawed. It failed because jealousy, when left unchecked, makes a successful partnership impossible. But at least it makes for good television. So, what other video The couple first appeared on reality TV in 2010 and tied the knot during Sister Wives season 1. Robyn became Cody's 4th wife and joined his first 3 wives, Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown. As time went on, Cody and Robyn grew closer and acted more like a monogamous couple. Despite being in a polygamous family, they often prioritized their relationship, which caused jealousy among the other wives. In 2014, Cody divorced his first wife, Mary, to legally marry Robyn. He said he ended his marriage to Mary to adopt Robyn's children. Cody and Robyn also welcomed 2 more children together, bringing their total to 5 kids. Over time, Robyn grew closer to Cody, Mary, Janelle, and Christine became more distant from him. The COVID-19 pandemic exacerbated the situation, leading to increased family drama and conflict. Ultimately, Christine, Mary, and Janelle decided to leave Cody and Robyn for good, ending their relationship and leaving Cody and Robyn in an exclusive relationship. Is Cody and Robyn spending on home decor outlandish? Cody and Robyn have always enjoyed spending money on themselves, preferring to purchase luxury items to match their home decor. In 2024, they decided to sell their house, giving fans a glimpse of the high cost of their home decor, particularly Robyn's extravagant artwork. Fans were surprised to see that Robyn's surrealist paintings were valued in the thousands, with her framed print of Born on the Ocean priced at $1,800 and her print of Matrix of Love at $2,380. In total, Cody and Robyn spent a significant amount on their home decor. Cody and Robyn's family members have accused them of spending a lot of money. Janelle previously revealed Cody took money out of the family's funds to spend on himself. Even Cody's daughter, Gwendolyn Brown, has alleged her father and his only remaining wife, Robyn, are shopaholics and live beyond their means. The decor in Cody and Robyn's home further supports what Janelle and other family members have disclosed. It appears Cody and Robyn have overspent on their home decor, acquiring some of the most expensive items to enhance the look of their home. Cody and Robyn just got a lot of money due to Coyote Pass sale. Cody and Robyn will likely spend even more money now that they are wealthier. They invested over $800,000 in the 14-acre Coyote Pass property in 2018. Cody and Robyn had hoped to build a community and live together like a large polygamous family. However, Cody's separation from Mary, Janelle, and Christine made things complicated. The Coyote Pass land became a major point of contention among the Brown family members, with Mary and Janelle arguing for a larger share of the property, claiming they deserved it because they had also invested in it. In April, it was reported the TLC star had finally sold Coyote Pass for $1.5 million. The sources revealed that Cody and his wives divided the property equally, with each receiving their investment. Sister wife star Robyn Brown may find it difficult to reconcile with her husband's former wives once again. Robyn became a part of Cody's polygamous family in 2010. She was eager to be a part of his plural family and willing to share her husband with Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown. As time passed, Robyn developed a close friendship with one of the sister wives, particularly with Mary, offering her emotional and financial support. In return, Mary showed her loyalty to Robyn by legally divorcing Cody so he could marry Robyn and adopt her children from a previous marriage. Robyn and Mary remained close even during the COVID-19 pandemic. The two developed a strong connection, similar to the bond Janelle had formed with Christine. Unfortunately, things didn't turn out as either of the women had hoped. In 2021, Christine ended her relationship with Cody and moved away from the polygamous family. Shortly after, Janelle parted ways with Cody as well. While it appeared that Mary would always support Robyn as sister wife, she surprised everyone by also ending her relationship with Cody. Mary decided to focus on her future and moved away from both Cody and Robyn. Mary's opening up about her divide with Robyn. Mary and Robyn drifted apart after Mary moved away from Arizona and began focusing on her new life as a single woman. In April 2025, Mary talked to Robyn about their current relationship, sharing her feelings about the distance between them. Mary said, "There's so many people that are like, she was a fraud, she was a liar, she was manipulating." She confessed that she once had a very solid relationship with Robyn, but it had deteriorated over time. Mary recognized that while she and Robyn had once been close, a rift had developed between them. Maybe Mary shouldn't have trusted Robyn. It is logical for Mary and Robyn to drift apart after Mary ended her relationship with Cody. Previously, they both had something to offer each other. Mary depended on Robyn in order to feel close to her former husband, Cody. Meanwhile, Robyn enjoyed spending time with Mary because she could confide in her about her own problems. Ultimately, Robyn gained more from their friendship than Mary did. Therefore, it is clear that Mary made a mistake by placing her trust in Robyn instead of taking care of herself. Robyn has clashed with all of Cody's exes. There was a time when fans were hopeful that Robyn would mesh well with the Brown family. However, she ultimately disappointed everyone by prioritizing her relationship with Cody over building connections with his other wives. Despite forming a strong connection with Mary based on common interests, their bond dissolved when Mary parted ways with Cody. Over the years, the TLC star has struggled to establish strong relationships with Janelle and Christine, leaving her on rocky terms with them. It seems unlikely that these sister wives will